You know what I keep hearing from manufacturing leaders? हमने बिजनेस एक्सपेंशन तो किया, बट अब पुराना बिजनेस भी सफर कर रहा है, कैश की कमी हो गई है, मैं क्या करूं? And that panic is real because you made a calculated decision to grow, you had the orders, you had a plan, but somewhere along the way, the expansion started pulling money away from the very business that was funding it. Welcome to my talk series, Kya Karu? For business owners like you. I'm Nalin Mehta. Let's get into it. So what's actually going on? Most expansion plans look clean on paper. Capital expenditure is estimated, revenue projections are made, a timeline is drawn up, but cash flow is not the same as profit. And most expansion plans are built around profit projection and not cash flow reality. That difference is where businesses get into trouble. Let's trace how it typically unfolds. Expansion requires upfront spending, machinery, infrastructure, people, raw material for the new line. All this goes out before a single rupee comes in from the new capacity. At the same time, your core business keeps running, suppliers need to be paid, salaries go out, working capital keeps moving. So now, both the expansion and the core business are drawing money from the same pool. And that pool is smaller than anyone planned for. Then the timeline starts slipping. It almost always does. A machine delivery gets delayed, a civil work takes longer, a key hire doesn't work out, the new line takes 3 months longer to stabilize than expected. That means 3 more months of carrying expansion costs with no revenues coming in from it. And 3 more months of your core business cash being stretched to cover the gap. And then there is the receivable problem. New customers on expansion side often come with longer payment terms. You produce, you deliver, but the payment arrives 60 or 90 days later. Meanwhile, your costs were immediate. This is the point where even a profitable expansion can create a genuine cash crisis. So what do you do differently? First, build a cash flow plan, not just a profit. Before committing to expansion, map out every single cash outflow month by month, not revenue, not profit, actual cash out. Then map when the cash will actually come in from the new capacity. The gap between these two lines is the cash you need to have arranged before you start, not during, before. Second, ring fence your core business working capital. Decide upfront what amount of cash the core business needs to operate without stress. That amount is untouchable. Expansion gets funded from everything above that line. This one discipline alone protects you from the most common expansion mistake, which is silently borrowing from the core business without realizing it. Third, pace the expansion to match your cash generation. Instead of building full capacity upfront, ask what is the smallest version of this expansion that starts generating revenue quickly. Build that first. Let the revenue from phase 1 fund phase 2. Stage expansion is slower, but it does not put the entire business at risk. Fourth, negotiate payment terms aggressively on both sides. On the supplier side, push for longer payment terms during the expansion period. On the customer side, push for shorter payment cycles or advances, especially for new customers coming in through the expanded capacity. Every day you improve on either side reduces the cash gap you have to carry. Fifth, assign someone to watch cash flow weekly during the expansion period. Not monthly, weekly. Cash problems during expansion are not sudden. They build up slowly through small slippages. Weekly visibility means you can catch the drift early when you still have options. Monthly review often means that you find out too late. Expansion is not a problem. Unplanned cash flow during expansion is the problem. The business that grows without breaking are the ones that have planned for cash and not just for revenue. Plan the cash, protect the core, then grow. Hope this was useful. Stay connected. There's a lot more coming in this series. Thank you very much.